let me move this over. Hold on. Let me get the websites all queued up. Give me 2 more seconds. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How we doing? How we doing? Let me. I realized that freaking I don't have my music going. I realized I have a different music. Whoa, that's super loud. Sorry. I realized. Okay, let's cue that over. Hello. Let's roll that down. Let's roll that all the way down. All the way down. All right. Okay. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, let's start this stream. How we doing, everybody? Welcome back. This GVS, where I try to cover all things. That's probably going to be the tagline. I really haven't sat down and gone, what would my opening be? Like, I haven't. I seriously, like, we just jump into it. You know what I mean? There's no foreplay to these streams. We just jump in. But we can talk a couple... I mean, we got to talk about soccer because officially, with the final game tonight between Algeria and also, Jordan and Argentina, the bracket. Sorry, I was trying to. What's the word? The bracket, the knockout round of 32. It's all said. After the Algeria and Austria 3-3 draw, those were our final two teams in. Points wise, we can go look and see who was eliminated and by what margin, because I don't actually honestly know. But here, let me move my headphones. They're distracting me. They're kind of sitting in the peripheral. But I thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out. If you guys enjoy sports content, oh my, sorry. If you guys enjoy sports content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So today, I didn't watch this game. I'm a fraud. I am not a Messi fan. Ooh, we gotta fix it too. Hold on. Actually, in fact, donde está the bracket? I don't like this. Let's see if there's a better bracket. FIFA bracket. FIFA World Cup bracket. Is there an official bracket? Nope. It's not an official bracket. Standings, matches. We can go matches. This. Where is the official, I want a bracket. I don't want this. I want a bracket. Core bracket. Play now. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We are not playing this. Damn, okay, there's no cool graphic apparently. Okay, hold on. World Cup bracket 2020 2026. Here we go. Are we gonna have to? We're gonna have to. Don't want to do it like this, bro. I don't want to have to do it like. All right. I want to do a fill in the blank type of bracket. Hold on, let me. Okay. All right, all right, all right. How does that look? Wow, I look super small for the first time in forever. Okay, there's that. All right, so there's the bracket. I only know a certain handful of things from this bracket. I know I've already seen the memes about people clowning that the oh yeah, this is way off centered. Let's fix it here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's center this back up. Make this look good. Hold on. Doo-doo-doo. Sorry, people. This I totally forgot I messed with the specs. The other stream, I totally forgot. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. You guys came here for sports content and media coverage. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the games and what we saw. And then I'll give my thoughts and reactions to an initial bracket. Again, this isn't my official bracket prediction, but it's my initial thoughts and reactions because I need to look at um I need to just look at things again and go over things again before I pencil Portugal all the way to the final or something like that. Like I would like to look at some things before, jump the bandwagon and be like, I think Ghana could get to the round of 16 or something like I'm gonna look at a few things before I make my set in stone prediction. Um, the first thing that I will say though is because of tomorrow's matchup, we already know who's playing tomorrow. It's Canada and South Africa. I am actually picking Canada, but I don't know like who. It almost feels a little kind of like sticky to pick Canada, and the reason why is because of how strong South Africa. I was about to say South Korea. South Africa beat South Korea to secure that second spot. And from if you look at what South Africa did in their first matchup, I predicted that they would go fourth. So I was way incorrect on those predictions. But they lost their first one, draw with Czech, and then they beat South Korea outright, and they earned themselves a spot in the round of 32. And I think they've caught momentum. Canada, on the other hand, I think Canada either it was a draw or I think it was a draw. I don't think they won outright their last game. So I'll look at little things like that. We want to talk momentum wise. When did they play? Oh my gosh. Oh, they lost. Yes, they lost to Switzerland. Okay. Boy. See, I knew there was something. Okay. So you have two 1-1-1 teams going at it. So it's like, I wonder. I wonder who. So, all right. Anyways, back to. Oh my gosh, it's Saturday. Doesn't even feel like Saturday. Well, it does, but it doesn't at the same time. Okay, Croatia and Ghana. This game was super entertaining. My thoughts on this game was Ghana. Dude, I think Ghana, Senegal, Norway, if they play all their starters. Colombia. There are some teams where I'm like, Cape Verde, where it's like, watch out. Watch out. They could be legit. But this was a fun game. Sujic in the 31st minute, he had the opening goal that made it 1-0 at halftime, and then in the second half, that's when things got pretty interesting. We're sort of towards the second end of the second half. We're getting towards the ending there, and then Ghana evened it up at one apiece. Now, at the same time, there was a simultaneous cast of England and Panama were on one channel, Croatia and Ghana were playing on the other channel, and the Panama-England game was 0-0 at halftime. This game was 1-0. So it wasn't out of reach, but it was, okay, Croatia has the lead. It's Croatia's to lose. We have seen it 4 times, I believe. In group play, a team has with a 1-0 lead, giving up the lead and ended up losing. Now, 2-0 lead, we haven't seen any of those. Now, if I'm just going to throw a prediction out there, somebody is going to blow a 2-0 lead in the knockout round. We haven't seen it all tournament. There's parts of me that believe if a team is up 2-0, they could blow it and tie and then lose in penalty, or just blow it all together and lose 3-2 or something. Because we have seen the 1-point comeback. Can we see the 2-point comeback? I don't know. I know that sounds like a stretch, but it's just something I'm throwing out there. Throw it out there into the ether and see if it catches. But other than that, after Ghana made it 1-1, the game was a lot more entertaining than the Panama-England game, and so I started to watch this one a lot more. And then in the 63rd minute, that's when Vlasic had his goal. His was a header too. There were a couple corner kick goals throughout the day, but yeah, Modric took the out of bounds. He took the corner, put it in perfectly, and then we saw the header and then goal. Which I don't have it queued up. I should have had it queued up. My bad. And then Panama and England scoreless in the first half, and I was kind of getting flashbacks of the Ghana game where I was like, "What's going on with England? They haven't, because." It's not that late as it's 11 o'clock. I shouldn't be on, but the England, that Croatia game was something else, man. All things considered about what that final score and halftime score ended up being versus the Panama and the Ghana game. Like, if anything, their best game was against Croatia, but like their worst game, I know it's a draw, 0-0 against Ghana, but like I don't know. They figured it out and they ended up winning this one, but like not an explosive half. We've seen first half goals throughout the whole tournament, and it took a little bit to get going. It ended up being Bellingham in the 62nd minute, and then only 5 minutes later, Harry Kane then put himself in the stat sheet with another header, and England ended up winning 2-0. But it took a little while to get going. I wouldn't overreact and say that that's too much of a concern for England. To me, throughout my kind of power rankings that I was kind of looking at, after week one, match one, I had England at number 1 after the draw with Ghana. I had them dropping a lot, almost damn near out of the top 15. But then after winning this one, I'd have to put them back up into the top 32. But it was a good game. We'll see. I'm unsure who they play. I know Croatia plays Portugal. So did they play Colombia? I don't know if they play Colombia or like some of the final fitting matchups. I don't know who they play. I've still yet to see or look. Because I haven't seen the full complete bracket yet. All right, continuing. Let me get a swing and. All right. Colombia and Portugal. Out of all the 0-0 games this tournament, this was probably one of the most entertaining ones. There were so many chances, which in fact, let me pull up a video because you guys need to see summary. Maybe there's summaries and highlights. Nope. No highlights here. There were so many chances where both teams could have scored. Colombia versus Portugal. Portugal. Bueno. There's the extended highlights. Okay, had to make sure that's muted. One video that I tried to record, I had to do it again because the yes, oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to the freaking. Okay, this is okay. We're in the 65th minute. Is this when the goal was called back? Okay, so here's one chance. We'll look at this one first real quick. I need a one chance. Rewind it. So we are in the 60th minute here. Okay, was this Ronaldo's chance? This was Ronaldo's chance. Okay. Dude. Look at all this freaking green grass in front of him, dude. Wait, let me... Yep, there we go. Dude. He could have, like, it... Again, how they were playing, both of them, like, this was an even matchup. But there was just so much green. He could have shot. Nope, no good. And then here's Colombia's chance, going right back at it. This one went wide right a little bit, off the side, hit the boom mic. Dude, the boom mics were not safe in this game. They kept getting hit. So there was their chance. The offsides goal, I don't know if it will show it. Okay, here's the goal. Nope. Nope, there's one of the chances. Because wasn't the goal in the... Is this Ronaldo's? This was another chance by Ronaldo. Ronaldo had a couple chances. Where is... Oh, here it is. Okay. This stuff. Wait, hold on. Let me play it and double check. Bro. Yep, here it is. Here it is. I cannot tell you. So we're in the 90th minute. Okay. Right there. Okay. And then if I fast forward, well, it does have the VAR. Okay, I'll show the VAR. Again, I don't claim to know. I don't claim to understand what an offsides is. As far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned, look, there is a defender on him. There's a defender freaking on him. We have not him. Like you can see his foot. He's not in the box. But like we have 1, 2 in the box, 3 in the box, technically 2 in the box. Like I know that's not how the metric is. The ref's not even all the way down there to have the flag up. Beautiful pass. Like it came from all the way down here and then it went curved all the way in. Beautiful header. We are in, extra stoppage time. We have 5 extra minutes on this 0-0 draw. There's been, Portugal their goalkeeper had 6 saves alone, because Colombia had so many chances, but they called it back after the header. Like he scored the goal, they started running this way and celebrating. There was a huge pop from the crowd, and then the ref was just beep and he was like, no, no, no. And it was this guy. Yep, here's waving his finger, going, I would have let the goal stand. And with the amount of chances, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Now, this is the technology that they ended up using, and they were talking about, oh, he was offsides by a toenail. And it's like, again, when you go with, like, this is the pros and the cons of, like, having a chip in the ball. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Both teams were going to the knockout stage anyways. But just, I don't know. I think it was too close to call. It was too close to call. The fact that they called it with... I mean, it wasn't blatant offsides. And because even here, they all look onside. Like, nothing too crazy. I even was thinking jokingly, like, if this header, for example, forget about it. Forget about it. We gotta scroll away because we got a stupid ad. I love how they're running the 3 unskippable ads back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Okay, here was one of the chances. Again, it got headed out and blocked away because this game easily could have been 3-2, 3-3, because there were a lot of draws and chances. There were a lot of chances near the end, but it ultimately ended with a draw. Great game, fantastic game to finish Group K. Um, I was wrong on my predictions for this bracket. Not gonna lie, I had Portugal winning, and then I had Colombia running second place. I had Portugal going 3-0. Clearly, then clearly that was wrong. Um, but I mean, is what it is. It is what it is. It was a good game. Um, let's keep it moving. I shouldn't be yawning so much. Then this game, DR Congo, they qualified after beating Uzbekistan 3-1. And then Algeria and Austria, they tied it up 3-3. That game ended in a draw. I was having dinner. I did not watch any of these games. I wanted to watch the Argentina Jordan game, um, but then um, as soon as I heard that Messi wasn't playing, I was like, I'm not watching it then, because they were talking. Well, Messi could be a sub in and play the final 15, and it's like he's probably not going to. Shit, that was a mistake. Because hey, bro, free kick goal, pretty cool, pretty cool. The dude continues to impress everybody. Um, I I didn't think he'd play. I thought they would have kept him out. Because I mean, look at what Ooh, excuse me. Woo. Look at what Holland, um, and Norway, he didn't play, and the amount of subs, like none of their starter, like, so that's kind of how I was looking at this one, where like they've already qualified, they've already, like, would they throw Messi out there? I don't know. So I wasn't too like concerned, or but dude, it he scored again, and everybody's happy. So yeah, it was good games today, good matchups today. So let's now get into the bracket. And again, before we get into the bracket, people, the only matchups that I know 1000% about are okay, Germany and Paraguay is up at the top. Let me fix this a little bit. All right. The only matchups that I know about, obviously Germany and Paraguay, because I'm staring right at it. South Africa and Canada. Bosnia and Herzegovina against Team USA. Um, I know that South Korea didn't go, which I predicted that they would, so I feel like a doofus for predicting that. Have no clue who Argentina's playing. I know Croatia and Portugal are playing each other, because we've been circling that one where, if Ghana beat Croatia today, it would have been Ghana against the loser of Colombia, and Portugal. So I know they're playing. England, I think, is playing Senegal. Senegal? I could be wrong. Brazil is playing Japan. Other than that, I don't know the bracket. I haven't been looking at it. I've been trying to stay away to not have like predetermined. Nope, nope. I have USA. I have USA in this bracket. Like, I've been trying to stay away so I can, give an authentic reaction to who's playing who, because I haven't known. So, without any further ado, Germany and Paraguay. This damn well could be a 7-1 game again, because Paraguay lost by a lot to Team USA. Now they did turn it around for the remainder of group play, but Germany's ripped out the hearts of a couple teams, and I think Ivory Coast is playing Norway, but I could double check. I don't know. So Germany was down to Ivory Coast, but then they mounted that 1-0 comeback and won 2-1 in extra time. Paraguay, to me, they haven't and maybe I'm really just going off of the first game, and I need to go watch Australia and Turkey again. I haven't seen enough versus Germany to go, oh yeah, Paraguay's winning this. So I will pick Germany to move on to the round of the Sweet 16. France and Sweden, France. That was the easiest prediction ever. France is, if I were to make a tier list of like who's winning the cup, who can get to the final four, who's a dark horse, and who's not getting past round one, France is up there, 1A, 1B, with Argentina and winning the World Cup. I have been very impressed, and I, through other streams and predictions, have been very torn who to pick in the semifinal between Spain and France. That's how I filled out my bracket, where winner goes and plays Argentina. I've been very torn because I don't know in the history of the World Cup if a team has played in the final for 3 straight times, or B, if we have back-to-back rematches. Never seen that as far as I can remember since I've been alive. I don't really remember the Netherlands Spain World Cup in 2010 Africa, but I do remember Germany, Argentina, and then so on from there. So I'm a little about, if they could have, but if there is any teams to meet up again in the final, it is France and it is Argentina. Argentina showed me the other day, and this is kind of the thing with the other teams as well, and it shows how loaded France is. Let's look at Portugal's game today against Colombia. Let's just go from the star perspective and have one of the most basic no ball knowledge ever. You take away Ronaldo's ability to score because he was, accounted for in 2 goals against their blowout against Uzbekistan. You take him away. Where's the rest of Portugal's team? You took Mbappe away in their final game for France. Oh, Mbele's shown up. Oh, and he had a hat trick. And oh, how fast did he have that hat trick? First half in almost like 35 minutes. So, this team's loaded. That's all I had to say is they're freaking loaded. So that's why I will pick them over Sweden. And guilty, I haven't actually watched any Sweden games this whole tournament. You got me. You got me. I don't. Is it what, Breaking Bad or something? When he's like, you got me. All right, South Africa and Canada. I'm a little torn. Oh, I knew the Netherlands and Morocco were playing each other because I said winner of this is meeting all the way up here against France. Potentially, we'll get there. South Africa and Canada. I don't like that Canada lost their last game versus South Africa. That's coming off of a win. But truthfully, whoever wins this game, they're going to get blown out by this other team. Like the Netherlands have put up a good fight. Morocco's put up a good fight. But for kicks and giggles right now, I'm going to have to stay on the hype train of Canada. I know they're coming off of a loss. We'll do a little bounce back. This one's up for grabs. I don't know who would. I mean, maybe Mill or 1-1. Like, I don't think Canada gets a hold on this and beats South Africa like 3-0 or 3-1. This will probably be a close game. So I'll take Canada, and then out of Netherlands and Morocco. Oh, I hate to say this. I want to pick the Netherlands, but there's parts of me, dude. Morocco, that was a tough group. Like, they tied with Brazil, and since then they've been building. They had their 2-1 comeback against Haiti. Haiti had them on the ropes in the second half, but then they scored 3 unanswered, ended up winning 4-2 in that matchup. They beat Scotland, which I don't think Scotland made the round of 32, which is unfortunate. Oh, I'm torn. Because I don't want to go against Morocco and then Morocco embarrasses me. Either way, I think winner of this ends up right there. So let's come back. Let's come back to this one. Portugal and Croatia. Oh my gosh. Holy frick. Hey, remember how I was talking about you take away their star player? I have not been entirely impressed with Portugal. Like their Uzbekistan game and today's game was really good. Today's game was very good, but dominance. I have not seen dominance out of Portugal like how I've seen dominance out of the Netherlands or USA or France or Germany. I have not seen that same kind of dominance out of Portugal. And so, if I'm going to be honest, I'm a little, I don't know. I don't know where I sit with them. I don't know where I sit with them and how far I have them going. Which, because what's unfortunate is, dude, this matchup alone, this is a huge matchup. So far, other than this matchup's bigger than this matchup. Like this one can kind of be an easy one to pencil in Morocco. You can't pencil Croatia into the next round or Portugal into the next round. Plus, it's like, hey, good job. You won that game. Guess who you get next round? Spain. And then after that, you get the United States. Like, it's wild. It is absolutely freaking wild. But I did talk about momentum, and I said momentum is a hell of a thing. Um, Now, with this, if Croatia goes up 1-0, I don't know if Portugal can come back. Vice versa, if Portugal goes up 1-0, I do think Croatia can come back. Croatia has shown that they can come back. Look at the England game. They were down. They came back. They were down again. They came back. Even it up. Now, that second half was not good. They ended up losing 4-2. Because it's like, do I pick the team of... Because a better team, I think Croatia has a better team, but Portugal has Ronaldo. And here's what's unfortunate is I did not expect Portugal to be right here. So it's really hard for me to, oh my gosh. Damn. Give me, I don't, I don't like it. Give me Portugal. And then Spain and Austria. Um, Dang, I don't know. Spain hasn't impressed me either. This could be an upset here, and then we have Austria moving to the next round. Because if Austria beats Spain, that's huge. That would be a huge upset that nobody would expect. Because a lot of people, oh, that felt good. Sorry, I had to pop my shoulder. A lot of people, believe it or not, they have Spain in the final. They've penciled Spain and France or Brazil and USA. Another one I saw was Spain and Argentina, but like I predicted that. I had two predictions. I was France Argentina or Spain Argentina or Spain England. That was my if England could get past Argentina prediction. Um, Spain hasn't impressed me. They have not. They have not wowed me like other teams have wowed me. If anything, Portugal and Croatia have impressed me more than Spain. Austria, their game against Messi was not impressive. But I'm trying to kind of go off of the Algeria game and their game against Jordan. So I'm going to pick Spain. I do think Spain wins this. Now, would it be a blowout? No, no. I think I'll pick Spain, but I'll pick them close, like 2-1. If this does go to extra innings where we have to have a shoot off, give me Austria, dude. Like there are parts of me that think if Austria can keep this thing close, and we're bleeding into the 70th minute and it's draw or it's like 0-0 or 1-1, if they can keep it close, it to that point it's anybody's game, and Austria has Spain right where they want them, and that's where I think they could, because this matchup has upset written all over it. It has upset written all over it because everybody has predicted Spain to go super far. And how do you think that makes the athletes at Austria feel? Considering that Austria didn't play too bad. I mean, yeah, they got blown out by Argentina, but I mean, They went 1-1-1. Who else went 1-1-1? These guys. Well, they went 1-2-0, but like these guys went 1-1-1. Like no, they didn't. They won. They won two. My bad. They went 2-1. But these guys went. These guys went 2-1-0. So, anyways, they just. I don't know. This has upset feel, considering that Spain would be probably favorites. And I would say this one has more of an upset feel than this one because again, just I don't see Sweden beating France, but I can see Austria beating Spain. I don't know how to explain it, but I can see it. All right, so I'll have Spain moving on to the next round playing. I did pick Portugal. So again, congratulations. You tied with Colombia. You get rewarded to play Croatia. Oh, congratulations. You beat Croatia. Guess what? You are now awarded Spain. Like, this is a gauntlet. USA and Bosnia. I'm going to pick the good old US of A, but I don't. They recently lost to Turkey. We know that. They did not impress me against Australia in the second half, but their Paraguay win, very impressive. I think this win can probably be. I'm going to kind of equate it to the Australia win. I don't think they blow this team out 4-1. I don't think so. But I will pick USA in the next round. Now, Belgium and Senegal. I could throw a monkey wrench in this right now and say Senegal and pick them as an upset. Senegal has impressed me tremendously. We saw what they did to Iraq. They played it close against France. I've said it in my reactionary video. Sound like a broken record. They could have been up 2-0. In the first half, there were a couple of touches that they just missed. Then they were down 3-1. They ended up making it 3-2. Like they kind of kept the Norway game closer than expected. Belgium has not impressed me. Like, yes, they ended up winning their final game against New Zealand like 5-0. They secured first in their group play, and then their point differential shot up because they were sitting at third at one point, sitting behind Egypt and Iran, but then they jumped all the way up. That is one good game that I've seen out of Belgium. I wish I could see more, and this is why I will be picking Senegal. I picked Belgium as kind of like a dark horse team. We'll see I'm going to ride with Senegal. Just considering what I have seen out of Senegal, I'm going to ride with them. All right, Brazil and Japan. Ooh. Well, who's playing in this one? No, I'm messing. I don't know. This has upset written all over it too. In the ways of, let me go look up. Let's go look up. Excuse me. Let's go look up Brazil in the 2022 World Cup. Because I think they lost. They either lost to Senegal, no, Morocco or Portugal. Oh, Croatia. They lost to Croatia. Okay, my bad. They lost to Croatia. Oy, oy, oy. Now, the thing is, now let's do 2018. I don't remember how they lost in 2018. In the quarterfinals, suffering a defeat from Belgium. Belgium beat them. In the quarters, to okay. And then in 2014, you know what? We don't need to go look it up. We already know what happens. Um, my this is a joke. Okay, don't take it too serious. The best way I can explain Brazil and compare Brazil in football terms or in hockey terms or in basketball terms, Brazil is the Lakers. Brazil is the Dallas Cowboys. Brazil is the Braves. I would say the Braves or the Yankees or not the Phillies. Not the Phillies. Not the Padres either. The Padres need to be better. Like Brazil wins still, but Padres don't. I would say the Mets, but no. Astros. You could compare them to the Astros as of late, where Brazil has all these expectations, and they've had a lot of expectations on winning, and being really good, but they haven't. They haven't been able to get over that hump. Um, and you could say the same about Portugal. You could say the same about Argentina until they won it. You could say the same about France. But like the difference that I'm trying to is again with expectations when you compare them to the Lakers or you compare them to the Cowboys is like Brazil has a roster. Like okay, let's use Portugal and Brazil. Let's just go Portugal and Brazil for example. You know Brazil's team is much better and much more loaded, and through the history of the team there have been a lot more star players that have played in leagues and you know just written their own history versus you look at Portugal's team from a normie's point of view and it's like all they have is Ronaldo. Like they don't look at other secondary characters and stuff on that team or how good they are in their own professional leagues. You know, whether it's playing for the Euro leagues or playing for Portugal's leagues or anybody, it's just Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the whole team. You know, they don't look at goalkeeping, they don't look at defense. It's just Ronaldo. When you compare both teams and both rosters, the team that genuinely has more talent and more like you know, lining it up with the Warriors. We have a Kevin Durant, we have a Steph Curry, it's Brazil. It's always been Brazil. Portugal has never had a stacked roster. It's always been a one-man band. When you want to look at it from the normie perspective, if we want to get into rosters and dive deep into rosters, we can, but we're not going to do it this stream. Like we have seen Brazil in the gold medal matchups in the Olympics. We've seen Brazil in, you know, semifinals and you know, finals in Copa America. Like we have seen them go the distance and we have seen them always be on the brink. Sometimes they beat the Argentinas and they get over the hump. Sometimes they beat they'll beat Spain but when it comes to the World Cup they haven't been able to get over that hump, and they have had disappointing exits. And so that to me all of this is to say this Japan game is huge because if they beat Japan and then they got Norway right here, I've seen this movie before. I have seen this movie before where the team that should win, the team that has all the accolades, all the, you know, stars, it's Brazil, and then oh, here comes our Croatia team that beat you. Here comes our Belgium team that beat you. Here comes the Germany team that beat you 7. I've played these games before. If Japan beats them, dude, they can clock out, man. That's their World Cup too. Because how many times has Japan been successful in soccer? In women's soccer, that's a whole nother story. They have, but in the men's, they haven't. They haven't. Your list includes your Uruguays, your Germanys, your Brazils, Argentina, Spain one time, England one time, and that is it. Japan, African nations, they're not in there. So I'll take Brazil. With that being said, I'll take Brazil 3-0. No, this I did like that Netherlands Japan game. It was good. I could see this one This one's either going to be like a 1-1 tie, where Japan. I don't think Brazil's going to wow everybody and come out hot in the first half. If Vinny Jr., if they can get him going, it's over. If Neymar plays, I that'd be cool. I would like to see that. But if Brazil gets up early, it's over. It is over. Now if Japan starts out hot and Brazil has to play from behind, we have not seen Brazil play from behind this whole group play. It was a draw, 0 points against Morocco, and then in their Scotland game and in their Haiti game, it was blowouts. They were over by the first half. So if Japan can keep it close and tight, and we're into the 60th minute, into the 70th minute, if Japan's up 1-0, Japan might have the most clutch, historic win in their franchise, in their country's history. Because, yeah, if Brazil's down 1-0, I don't know. If they're down 1-0, I think they could tie it up 1-1 and then we go into a shootout. But if it's 2-0, ooh, no, Brazil's not coming back. Japan would then move on. And I would have to kind of change my tone against Japan because, I would tremendously have to change it because I'm kind of I'm softball picking Brazil here. I'll pick Brazil, but I don't expect it to be a blowout. I really don't. If it does turn into a 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead, it's over. I don't know if Japan could come back. Now they kept it close, and the Netherlands game was the Netherlands game, but Brazil, to me, seems like a better team than the Netherlands, and they should be. It's Brazil, but we will see. Now Ivory Coast and Norway. I'm gonna pick Norway. I really am. I know I'm going with the hot hand. I know Norway just got blown out by France. They did not play their starters. They didn't play their starters. But I'm gonna take Norway. And then we'll have a Brazil-Norway matchup here. Mexico and Ecuador. I'm gonna take Mexico. Well, do all three Canada? I don't know if all the host nations move on to the next round, because if I have Canada moving on and USA moving on, then Mexico would lose this. But if I'm going to be real though, of all the host nations and their opening, the funniest one and the most like poetic, like, oh my gosh, it would be USA losing in the first round. That would be like we would be the butt end of every soccer joke for a while because it's Bosnia. We shouldn't, and that's why it would be a joke. If I'm looking at Canada, Canada could very well lose to South Africa. So yeah, if I were to make a soft pick where not all three host countries can move on to the next round, the team that would be eliminated, I'd pick Canada. So let me pick Mexico in this one. Out of England and the Congo, oh, I know the Congo's been playing good. They just came off of their win. England as well. England has impressed me more, and I think if England can start off 1-0 in the first half, this could turn into a blowout. I'll take England like 3-1, something like that. I think England's a better team. Yeah. Plus that whole group, when you look at group play, that group was stacked. Like, respect to Uzbekistan and Colombia and Portugal, but like the Congo against Croatia, the Congo against Ghana, the Congo against England. I don't know. I mean, look at Panama, dude. Panama went a quick 0-3. So, yeah. There's parts of me, if Congo's where Panama is, their results might be the same. All right. So I'll take England. I won't think about it too much. I'll just take England. Argentina and Cape Verde. Give me 1-1 Argentina wins it in free kicks. We know the story of Cape Verde. We know why which it sucks. It sucks that they have to be right here. When it's like, why can't they be right here, right here, right here? Like there are so many other teams at the bottom of this bracket here. Which let me go. Yeah, Ghana's the last one. It's like there are so many other teams and spots they could be in. Nope. Nope. You have to go against the defending champs. Like, oh, that blows, dude. That freaking blows. Considering how impressive they have been. They've been impressive. They're the reason why Uruguay isn't even in the knockout round. They're also the reason why Spain is number one. Because they did, but like, draw. Defense has been awesome. They've been able to score points, so it's not just 0-0 draws. It's either going to stay the same, or this unfortunately will be a blowout. But I'll stick to the closeness of I want to give Cape Verde a shot and a chance. Let's go 1-1. Let's go 1-1. Give the goal to De Paul, give it to Messi, give it to Martinez, give it to anybody. But then we go into a shootout. Let's do that. But let's have why they win it is because Cape Verde misses one of their kicks instead of Vizina not being able to get a stop. I'll put that on Cape Verde's offense as well, like where they kick it and it's wide or something. So it's not like that's the goalie's fault they lost. No. But this should be a fun game. Unfortunate that they have to because it's like, dude, it's so you put Cape Verde here. Oh my gosh. Or you put Cape Verde, dude, go put Cape Verde where Colombia is. Yeah, they could probably get past Ghana and Switzerland, or like they could be all the way right here waiting for Argentina in the round of 16. But no, they gotta go play. They gotta go play Argentina. That blows. All right. So it looks like Scotland. Looks like they're not in. Okay. Australia and Egypt. I'm good. Australia impressed me in the second half, but Egypt was also number one in their bracket for the majority of it till the final game. Torn on this one. Give me Egypt. Just right now, just off the cuff, give me Egypt. Switzerland and Algeria, give me Switzerland. I'm going to go with the momentum of them beating Canada 2-1 and taking that group. Yeah. Plus, they're both going to give up a lot of goals. I think there could be a lot of goals this game. And to be honest, it's not going to matter because kind of the way that I feel about the Netherlands and Morocco, it's not going to matter because whoever wins this one, they're playing Argentina right here. So let's, out of Colombia and Ghana, I feel like Ghana has a better team. But Colombia has more stars. Damn. Oh, this is a hell of a matchup. Colombia, Ghana, Brazil, Japan, Portugal, Croatia, Netherlands, Morocco. Those are like the three biggest matchups in the first round. Ghana and Colombia, though, let me. I gotta sit on this one for a minute. I gotta sit on it for a minute because ultimately they'll play Argentina, and then I think Argentina will get to the quarterfinals. Like let's address, the elephant in the room. Damn. Give me Colombia. Yeah, give me Colombia. All right, we're moving to the next round, round of 32. Okay, Germany against France. Give me France. Then South Africa. No, I picked Canada. Canada against. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh. Give me Morocco. So Canada against Morocco. Give me Morocco. And so then we have Morocco against France. Give me France. So France is all the way here to the quarterfinals. Okay, moving on. All right, Portugal and Spain. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Portugal and Spain. I feel like Spain has a better team. Portugal has the star though. Give me Portugal. I I I sound stupid, but give me Portugal. And then out of Senegal and USA, give me Senegal. USA has not made it past the first round. No, past the second round. They've won a first round game, but they have not won a second round game. Give me an upset. Give me Senegal. My opinion, not factual, just an opinion. France is a better team than USA. Norway is a better team than Team USA. Senegal easily could have beat both of those teams. I think Senegal shocks the world and beats Team USA. Hot take. Um, Now, if USA is, supposed to win and this is tilted for them, let's just, call it what it is. Let's have them go all the way, baby. It's 250. Um, but I'm leaning towards history and that approach of even the most stacked and loaded USA teams have not reached the quarterfinals and the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight and the semifinals. And I think there's a lot of hype around this Team USA, which is granted and very deserving because they do look poised. But like if I'm to compare them to Team USA for basketball or Team USA for hockey, just the talent and the level is so much different. It is so like it's hard to explain of like the best way I can kind of explain it summarized is the stereotype would be the best hockey players come from Canada. Duh, that's where the game was. But like the culture of hockey and basketball has been embedded so much more than soccer. And soccer to a point, I feel like soccer can be played by anybody because there's leagues everywhere. But the amount of like just what am I like level of importance football number one. Number two would be probably basketball, or it'd be 1A, 1B. Okay, then from there, I would like to say hot take. It's hockey. It's not hockey. It's probably baseball because it is our pastime. But then from there, it would probably be hockey and then soccer. When we go to, because I mean, even college baseball gets a little bit more media attention and television recognition versus college soccer finals and all that. The point I'm trying to make is the world's best talent from no matter where you are in the world. A lot of them go play in different countries, different parts of the world. Go look up the 2002 USA team, and there's stories about. But what I'm trying to say is, the best players in the world that play hockey try to come here to America or Canada, and that's why when you look at the rosters and you look at the amount of talent on Team USA, that is why it's there and that's why it's prevalent. And that's why when you put NHL athletes back into the Olympics, that is why Team USA got as far as they did. And so, but with in that same breath, I cannot say the same things about Team USA. I do think they have put some of the best feet out there, but like when you compare it to basketball or you compare it to football, like if they ever did, a World Cup of football where, we have Belgium's football team and they run a 3-4 defense or something, like, yeah, Team USA would win it all. We're going to see it, with the flag football. But I just, with the amount of like culture that's embedded, it's not the same as Senegal. Senegal doesn't have hockey. Senegal doesn't have other sports to go venture into. Senegal has soccer. And so that's why I half love the memes and where it's like soccer's like our fifth favorite sport, yet we'll still go try to kick your ass and give our all. Because, yeah, if Team USA put as much effort into um into soccer as they did like football, hockey, there'd be a reason why we'd be a dominant force. Go look at basketball, which I think the tides are changing in basketball. I don't think gold is just an automatic secured thing because I mean you got Team Canada, you got Team Serbia, you got Team France, hello, Wemby, hello. Um yeah, there are a lot of other great foreign athletes um with teams and yeah, the Team USA that won basketball, they're gonna eventually retire, and oh boy, oh boy, do I think Team USA can still win gold in basketball and continue to win it here on out? Yes, but they're gonna have to find the best guys because again, other countries are giving their best. Yeah. Anyways, but I'll pick an upset with Senegal and Team USA. Um, I'll pick Senegal to move on. So I have um Portugal, and then Senegal. So Portugal and Senegal in the round of 16. And then from there, we will come back to it because I could see Portugal moving on and then playing France. Yikes, I don't like that. But there's parts of me, I don't see Senegal getting that far. Like, I see Senegal getting far by, like, messing a couple things up. Where it's like France or Germany sitting up there being like, we expected and we were waiting for Team USA or we were waiting for Spain, and it's like, nope, we beat them. um, so yeah, I'll take. So right here we're chilling with Morocco, France, and then I did pick France, and then right here we're chilling with Portugal, Senegal, but I'll come back to it. Right here with Brazil and Norway, I'm gonna take Norway. Just off the rip, I'm going to take Norway. And then I have Mexico and England. I'll take England. And then I have England and Norway. I'll take England. Yeah, I'll take England. All right. And then we already talked about Argentina and then Colombia, Argentina and England. Oh my gosh. Out of Argentina and England, I got to go with Argentina. I got to go with Argentina. And then there's no way Senegal. Senegal and France. And then France, and then we have France and Argentina again. Out of Senegal and Portugal, I'll take Portugal, and then I'll have Portugal and France. Portugal, France, England, Argentina. Shit. Dude, that was literally my 2022 prediction. Where I said, let's settle the debate on who's the GOAT. We'll have Portugal and Argentina in the final. We'll have that go. Oh my gosh. I Portugal, England. England will probably win third place. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh. For those who are confused, I had Germany, France, and then Senegal, Portugal, Portugal, um, Norway, England, and then Argentina, Colombia, Argentina. So then Argentina and England, and then Portugal and France. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Dude, I am so torn. Shit, I don't care. Let's take Portugal. I'll take Portugal and Argentina in the final. I don't care. I don't care. And then Argentina going back to back. Or, well, that could shift the narrative too on who's the GOAT if Portugal beats Argentina in the final. Which that was funny too, where people were like, because they thought Portugal was going to be number one in their bracket, where it's like they didn't get number one, they were number two. It's like, no, they're not going to play in the Sweet 16, and it's like, uh, no, even better, they can now be slated to go play in the final, which that would feed generations. That would feed generations and just be one of those. Hey, do you remember where you were when? Um, but I really, dude, I don't know. Dude, I freaking do not know. Like, considering the other thing too, considering the bracket, let's go back to the round of 16 and the round of 32. Just considering the bracket of, like, let's just go through ethical hoops. Forget how good Messi is, forget how stacked France is and Argentina and how good they are. Ethical hoops, if we want to kind of compare this to basketball or football, who in out of this bracket besides Colombia and then England, but we're literally in the quarterfinal before England, who made Argentina better versus Portugal, who had to go through Croatia, then Spain, then Senegal, and then France? So when you compare, it's like you went team for team for team for team for team for team, band for band for band, like boom, 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 all the way there versus Argentina, where it's like, well, you could, you fell asleep all the way to the semifinals, and then you beat England 2-1, and look, you're in the final. Like, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's, that's my soft prediction. That's my soft prediction. Um, we're seeing more stuff from the NFL. I'm not falling into the LSU comparison Burrow had. The Bengals defense is still the Bengals defense. I stand on that hill. Do we miss anything else in the NFL? Nope, I guess not. All right. Let's move on. Let's go to the NBA. Guys, I haven't looked at the chat in like forever. Have you guys said anything? I've been ignoring you. Sorry. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Um, 30 teams, 7 tiers, NBA franchises that will dominate and perhaps dread free agency. We already talked about Giannis. Um, all right, let's go to the MLB. Oh, did Bregman go back to? No, he didn't. Well, actually, if they made a graphic, then he probably did. Back to where it all began. I'm telling you, man, freaking people. Oh, am I dumb? Where is he? What the? Dude, then why? What the? It's an interesting article. Paul Skeens. Mm. Oh, they're comparing, I guess. Oh, he's on the Cubbies. Oh, he's not even, dude, he's not even on the Red Sox anymore. Bro, have I. clearly, clearly, you are not watching baseball. Guilty. I have not been watching baseball. Sorry, I've been watching footy. We did go over the draft. Nothing too crazy. Still no word on Larkin, if he's going to get traded or not from Detroit. Um, why Portugal draw might have cost World Cup one last Messi Ronaldo showdown. Oh boy, don't you don't know yet. You don't know. You don't know the script. You don't know the script yet. These guys are going to meet in the final. It's gonna happen. It's gonna. Mike Jack, let's get it back. Either way, you know, at the end of the day, though, they're both goats, man. It's not, this or that or who's better, who's not. Dude, they're both winners. They're literally both winners. Like, if Portugal would stack their team as much as Argentina stacks for Messi, Portugal might have won a cup already. I know. Anyways, that's digging and getting into the weeds, though. They're both good. Look at this article. Could an overworked Ronaldo hurt Portugal's World Cup chances? Yeah. And you know what? Funny enough, an overworked Messi could also hurt Argentina's chances. Because guess what? Let me tell you something. If Messi's overworked and not playing, guess what? This round of 16 game, even no, they could beat Cape Verde. They could beat Cape Verde. The Australia or Egypt game would be tough, but I think they could get past them like 2-1. This round of 16 game against Colombia or Ghana, they're done. They're done, and you're having Colombia move on to the next round. No Messi, no semifinal. That is quarterfinal. My bad. QF quarterfinal. That's how it is, man. That is how it is because there needs to come a point sometime too for Argentina, and we saw it a little bit today against Jordan, where they were up 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, and then Messi came in and scored the 3-1 goal. But when is it going to turn? And I don't think it's going to because Messi is as good as he is. But when is it going to turn into Argentina's carrying Messi instead of Messi carrying Argentina? That's my rule of thumb. That's my rule of thumb. Because with that kind of same logic, that will be how far Portugal gets. Because we've seen it in two of Portugal's draw. If Ronaldo's not scoring, they're not doing anything. If Ronaldo doesn't score in this game against Croatia, Croatia's going to find themselves against Spain and in the second round. And then look at that. Oh, whoops. Oh, look at that. Croatia's moving on to the round of 16. Because I'm kind of off the hype train of Spain. I was on it tremendously pre-World Cup. I've kind of hopped off a little bit. Like, I do think Croatia has a better team than Spain does. Hot take. And then it's like, wow, that aged like milk because Spain ended up winning it all. But, yeah. All right, guys. Though that's my thoughts on that. I thank y'all for watching and hanging out. Like I promised, and like you guys can see, we're gonna talk. We talked about that. We talked about a little bit about pop culture. Let's go pop up. Jamie, could you pull up, please, GTA 6 sales real quick? Let's see how this is doing so far. Oh my gosh, it has estimated. It has already reached $3 bajillion. $3 bajillion. First of its kind, man. No other video game has reached the bajillion mark. And again, like I said, so much for the boycott. So, let me get this queued up. We'll do a gaming stream This is actually pretty quick. This was a quick sports stream. We talked, but it was somewhat close. Ooh. I'm gonna have to give my hold on. This is gonna be a video I want to do, but later. Please don't play an ad. Please don't play an ad. It's not only is it playing an ad, it's gonna play 2 ads. Butt face. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Okay, if any of you know what this is, then you are like me and you play way too many video games. This is the dragon from the new Black Ops Zombies map. Might be giving a reaction to my honest thoughts on the new map and kind of just where Black Ops Zombies is as a whole from a normie point of view too. Like I will not claim that I am a huge fan where I'm playing every day and getting to round 100 solo or knowing Easter eggs or anything. Like, no, that ain't me. That ain't me, dog. That ain't me. It's okay. It's okay. At the end of the day, it's okay. It's an okay map. Black Ops Zombies is not what it used to be. Not even at the slightest. Hold on. I'm trying to scoop my. Oh. I can't slide around either. Like this chair does not give me the availability to slide around. Not on hardwood. Like I used to just slide and glide around in my old with my old setup. Is there anything else? Oh, here we go. Let's look at one more thing. I was watching a lot of I was watching a lot of football. So I got some football in my algorithm. A whole bunch of Buckeyes and Michigan. Hey, spoiler alert real quick. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know. Spider-Man. Spoiler alert again. Spoiler alert if you don't want to know Spider-Man. He's in this. Can you tell who that is? Is that Deadpool? No. Watch the trailer of this. It looks sick. It looks sick. It's shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money is all I can say. All right, how are we looking over here? Heyo, we're looking good. We're looking good. So, all right, guys, that's queued up. That's ready to go. Which I'm so glad. So glad it's not giving me any fits. So, we'll be hopping over there. I thank y'all for listening to my thoughts and reactions. From a quick glance, if you guys are new, or if I could go back and do some timestamps, these are my predictions. I don't know the quarterfinals off the top of my head, but in the semifinals, Final Four, it sounded like I had France, it sounded like I had Portugal or Senegal, it sounded like I had England or Norway, and it sounded like I had Argentina. Go figure. That's everybody else's prediction. And right now, I'm kind of leaning stronger on the Argentina prediction. Like, there were parts of me where I was like, about a year ago, I was like, there's no way they go back to back. There is no way they go back to back. Because a lot of me didn't think that Messi would play in this World Cup. But, like, considering how good they've been, there's parts of me where it's like, I could see Argentina going back to back before I ever see Team USA make, like, the quarterfinals, like the Elite Eight or Final Four semis. Like, I'd see that happen. So, all right. Game's going. So, yeah, those are my thoughts and reactions if you missed that. Those are my thoughts on where the bracket could potentially go. I kind of give my thoughts. Probably do a little bit of a deeper dive, official predictions later, because Portugal might lose a little earlier, and Senegal, maybe. I don't know. But all right, guys, we're gonna go behind. We're gonna go behind the green screen, get this gaming stream ready. But thank you guys for being here. La 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 la. Okay, let's. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, I'm on a Fortnite craze. It's bad. I have not played Fortnite this much in a turn this off. Let's go right here. They gotta move for a little bit. Dude, I have not yet. I've not wanted to play Fortnite this much in a while. It's the phases. It's the phases of playing a game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Brian. Oh my gosh, I gotta take a leak again. I want to go look and see if I have emotes. If I've bought all my emotes or something. I don't. I'm gonna go take a little look. Oh my. Okay. No. 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 maybe. Maybe we'll come back to it. Emotes. Oh, this is okay. this one. El Barto. Where is where can you where do you buy emails like this? Oh no no. Guess I haven't bought any. You know what I want? The little mini characters. I saw somebody had little Groot. They had little Groot following them around. That'd be cool. Too bad it's not there. That'd have been fun. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Wing dong wing.
All fleets awaiting orders, sir. Tegaba. Launching Tegaba in phase. Republic has received Republic has a Their troops have been equipped with advanced blasters.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
You picked up a bomber.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
We've got vultures. Tri-fighter right behind you. Tri-fighter after him. Take out that bomber.
Shields have been disabled. Our shields have been disabled. Their engines have been destroyed. Their auto-turret defenses have been disabled.
support systems have been destroyed.
Clear the hangar area. Repeat, clear the hangar area.
Take out that transport!
Our life support systems have been destroyed. Our engines have been destroyed.
Take down that starfighter! The Republic has received. Hostiles have gained a command post. The Republic is in control of a command post. Enemy reinforcements are decreasing. We've got him on the run. Lost control of a command post. Command post is under Republic control. Enemy reinforcements are decreasing. Another command post for the Republic. Hostile reinforcements are being depleted. Hostiles have gained a command post. They're losing reinforcements. Keep it up. The Republic has received credits for unyielding defense of Camino. All fleets awaiting orders, sir. Commencing... Right behind you. Lead on. Reinforcements are being depleted. A command post is now under hostile control. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. That's another command post under Republic control. The enemy has taken a command post. Our second wave of troops is being depleted. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. Command post under attack. Our reinforcements are being depleted. A command post is under Republic control. The enemy has taken a command post. Our reinforcements are being depleted. We've lost control of a command post. Our reinforcements are being depleted. Hostiles have gained a command post. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. Command post is under Republic control. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. We've lost control of a command post. The Republic can't spare any more reinforcements. Hostiles have gained a command post. Our second wave of troops is being depleted. Our fleet has been destroyed by the enemy.